Cocoa Beach, not only Orlando's closest beach, but Florida's spaciest. Put your feet in the sand and pull up your front row seats to America's missions to space. Watch rocket launches right from the beach. The legacy of the space race surrounds you on Cocoa Beach. Head to Kennedy Space Center to learn the history and future of space exploration. Cocoa Beach is perfect for space enthusiasts, young and old alike. Plan your own mission online at legendarycocobeach.com on Florida's Space Coast.
Did you know that 1 in 8 kids in Atlanta will go hungry tonight? Eating healthy, balanced meals is essential for kids to learn and grow. That's why Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield and education nonprofit Common Threads have teamed up to help schools learn about healthier food preparation. In Atlanta, they're joined by The Dream and will provide education, recipes, and knowledge to students and families about healthier options. Visit anthem.com/dream to learn more. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Blue Cross Blue Shield Healthcare Plan of Georgia, Inc.
Josh, fine.
JMS.
Same.
You have any new guys that are not going to be practicing? I know a bunch of guys went out of practice the other day.
Stoll won't practice. He's in a concussion protocol.
Okay.
And Bryce Ford won't practice. He had a lower leg.
Is Slade still out?
He'll practice.
Right.
Yep.
So with Schmidt, you said just the same as in not doing anything more?
Same.
What's going on with him?
Rehabbing. That's getting better. Just not ready to go.
And will you keep Van Roten at center? Or at what point do you start getting him guard reps, I guess?
We'll keep getting center reps right now.
Is JMS at this point like a week-long thing, or do you anticipate him maybe getting in there at all?
Yeah, he's getting better. I don't think it's anything long-term. When he's ready, we'll put him back out there.
Is anything broken?
No. Broken? No.
What's going on with Evan Neal? Because, I mean, when we came to camp, Joe said he wasn't far. And you guys also originally thought, you said you expected him to be back for start of training camp. Now we're a couple weeks in.
Rehabbing?
Has there been a different injury, or is it just a setback, or it took longer for him to recover?
Yeah, he's just rehabbing, and when he's ready, he'll be ready to put out there. But he's not ready.
But in the spring, it seemed like he was working towards getting on the field, and you haven't been able to say, like, has there been a setback? I don't understand why you can't say if there has or has not.
Look, he's working hard. He's trying to do everything he can do to get better. He's just not ready to go yet.
It's still
when he is,
surgery,
he'll be ready.
Is that?
Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the particulars. He's rehabbing. When he's ready, he'll be ready.
Is he in your plans for week 1 at this point?
I'm just on today's practice this week, so won't be ready to go, I would say, against these Lions. And we'll take it, however his rehab process goes, which I can't tell you how that's going to go. He's making progress. I think he's doing a little bit more each day. They're backing off on him some days. And when he's ready, he'll be ready.
Are you disappointed that a high draft pick like him, though, has had surgery, we believe, in January, right? Whether there was a setback or not. This has been a really long time.
Yeah, I think you asked that the first time.
I did, but
everybody's different. Everybody handles things different. It's obviously not my profession in terms of coming back medical. I know he's doing everything he can do, and when he's ready, and whether it's a high draft pick or an undrafted free agent, you care about all your guys. So when he's ready, we'll put him out there.
How disappointing has this been, Brian? I mean, he's a guy that gets setback or just injury. I mean, he really needed to have a pretty impressive training camp here, and he hasn't been able to be on the field yet.
Yeah, again, we just control what we can control, and I think he's doing that as well. So when he's ready, he's ready.
I understand you're like generally guarded on injury stuff, but with him in particular, you figured there was like the misdiagnosis initially. Fans will start to turn on guys if they feel like they've been out for a long time. Do you think it would help at all to give any sort of transparency on what exactly has been why it's been such a long layoff? Yeah,
you know how we deal with injuries. So he's working as hard as he can. Everything he can do, he's doing. And that's all you can ask for of a guy.
At this point, when he comes back, is he competing for a starting spot or sliding back into a starting spot, or is he working from the position of the guys you've had on the field you have to mold as a starting group and he's a reserve? Yeah.
Again, that's down the road. Let's get him healthy first, and when he comes back, we'll deal with that.
How much has your plan had to change at right tackle, though, considering that it's obviously taken longer for him to get back than you thought?
Change?
Yeah.
Put a Luminar out there. He's played right tackle a bunch. Done a nice job.
But that's obviously a change of plan because you didn't do that in the spring, right?
Yeah. So, again, that's why we have a Luminar, too. This guy's played right tackle at a high level, and happy he's here.
What's the game plan for the next couple of days with the Lions?
We'll get into that tomorrow. We're gonna, again, we went pretty hard 2 days ago, so we'll give them a ramp up period again today. We'll do some situational football, and then once Detroit comes in, similar to last year.
What do you look to get out of those 2 days? Like, what's important to you?
Yeah, good work against another team. So I've got a lot of respect for Dan, and we've been friends for a long time. Try to practice the right way with one another, like we do against our team. Staying off the ground, doing things the right way. So it'll be good work.
You said at the start of camp that you viewed Evans still as a tackle as of that point. Do you still view him as a tackle, or do you think there's guard flex there?
Yeah. No, right now he'll be working at tackle.
I know last year is last year, but when you were in Detroit last year, after the first day, a lot of your guys talked about the intensity and how the Lions hit the field with a little bit more intensity. Do you take that experience last year and remind your guys this year about what kind of intensity is needed in these practices?
Yeah, again, 1 year is different than the next. We've got a new team. We'll focus on getting better today and then get ready to practice against the Lions. Have 2 good days.
Mackenzie down today?
Isaiah?
Yeah.
No.
No, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
I know you probably use something like measuring stick, but when you get to compete against another team for 2 days, like, do you use that as a way to kind of evaluate where, because you might see your guys going against your own guys?
Sure. I think what's helpful, Dan, is to see them go against different competition. Obviously, it ramps up when you're practicing against another team, but the matchups, guys have gone against the same guys for OTAs and for the first part of training camp. So it's a good evaluation tool to use to see how they go against some other teams, some different schemes. Again, you're not game planning or doing anything, so you got to fall back on rules and maybe see something different from the defense, something different from the offense. Go back in the classroom. It's kind of the next step of the process. So I enjoy practicing against other teams. Everybody good?
Why 2 days with them and only 1 day with the Jets?
It's later on down. It's later down the road. So, but at this point, we had, again, Dan and I had a good relationship. We know how we want to do things. Have been good communication. Look forward to it.
How critical was it to you to have as difficult a practice as you did the other day, and how did the players respond to it?
Well, yeah, it was hot, long. Some guys went down, got IVs, but that's a necessary part of training camp, and it was a good day. It was a good day of work. It was a lot of tired guys, so we'll ramp them back up here today, and then hopefully have 2 good days, similar to that against Detroit.
Will you do any 7-on-7 against Detroit?
We will, yeah. I was just talking to Campbell about this morning. So we haven't done 7-on-7 since OTAs. So if you want to just go team, we can go team. But we're going to do a bunch of 7-on-7, which will be good.
The other thing I want to ask you is just in terms of the special teams. Will you do any live drills with them as far as kickoff?
Yeah, I think Gobi and has a good plan with Fipper. Again, it's the first week, so we've done a lot of research on the first week of drills and things like that, through the NFL and what joint practices have been first week. They have a good plan.
Amazon Pharmacy presents Painful Thoughts.
Oh, I'm sick. So I took my sick to the doctor. The doctor gave my sick a prescription. Now my sick and I are lying at the pharmacy, mingling with all the other sicks, on its way to becoming an even worse sick.
Next time, keep your sick at home and let Amazon Pharmacy deliver your meds right to your door. Amazon Pharmacy. Healthcare just got less painful.
Want to add some thrill to your chill? Cocoa Beach on Florida's Space Coast has it all. With miles of open beach and easy access to the Banana River and Indian River Lagoon, Cocoa Beach is your outdoor playground. Surf, foil, kite surf, jet ski, paddleboard, kayak, water ski. If you can do it in a bathing suit, you can do it on Cocoa Beach. Dive into the adventurous side of Cocoa Beach at legendarycocobeach.com.